Hey team, Miss Casey again. In this video, we're going to be covering the basic kicks. So we're going to get started by going into our right guarding stance. So take your right leg, step back, and put your hands right up by your cheeks. We're going to begin with a front kick. When we start a front kick, we want to pivot our toes towards the front. We're going to take our back leg, our right leg in this case, and we're going to bring it up into a vertical chamber. Our leg is up and down. When we do a front kick, we extend our leg out and we put our foot right back. When we do this kick, we are striking with the ball of the foot. So if you stand up on your tippy toes, right now the part that's touching the ground, that's the ball of your foot. So one more time, we're going to pivot, chamber, kick, re-chamber, and place that foot right back. Next, we're going to go over a wheel kick. When we do a wheel kick, we're using the front leg. That's the one closest to the attacker. Instead of a vertical chamber, this kick is going to have a horizontal chamber. So my leg is side to side. When I do a wheel kick, I'm going to extend that leg out, re-chamber, and place it back on the ground. With this kick, I'm striking with the laces. That's the top part of our foot, right where your shoelaces would be. So one more time, our wheel kick, we lift it up, chamber, kick, re-chamber, and place that foot back down. That brings me to our next kick, which is a roundhouse kick. It looks almost identical to that wheel kick. However, instead of using our front leg, we bring our back leg around to do that kick. So the first step, a little bit different than our other kicks, because we're turning our body, we need to start with a pivot. So I'm going to take my front foot right here. Right now, my toes are pointed in the direction that my belly is facing. Because I need to turn my body around the other direction, I'm going to take my toes and point them to that direction. Now my right leg can come up, I chamber, kick, re-chamber, and my foot goes right back to the start. So one more time, that roundhouse kick, I'm going to pivot, come around, kick, and right back to the spot. Next, we're going to go over a crescent kick. So first I want to start by taking an imaginary line and tracing it down the center of our body. That's our center line. When we do a crescent kick, an inside crescent kick goes towards that center line, and outside crescent kick goes away from that center line. So let me demonstrate really quick. Let's say we're starting with an inside crescent kick. I'm going to lift my leg up, and I'm going to trace a big rainbow towards that center line. If I'm doing an outside crescent kick, I'm going to bring my knee up on that center line and kick away from the center line. So one more time, we have our inside crescent kick, and next we have our outside crescent kick. The next kick we're going to go over is a side kick. This is one of the most difficult kicks to learn. To do this kick, it's really important that we keep our body sideways. For example, the front kick, we turned our belly forward. For the side kick, we need to keep our belly to the side. We're going to take our front leg and bend it so your knee is pointed to that side. Now you're going to take your foot, extend it out towards the front, making sure your toes are sideways. Okay? So one more time. We chamber, we kick, we re-chamber, and we put our foot down. When we do a side kick, we're striking with the heel of the foot. That's the very, very bottom part of our foot. Next, we are going to review a rear kick. When we do a rear kick, it's very similar to that front kick, but instead of kicking in front of us, this kick goes behind us. So we're just going to bend our knee, we look over our shoulder, and we kick straight back. That is a rear kick. The last kick we're going to go over today is an axe kick. And this kick is one of a kind. The reason is because it has no chambers. For example, anytime we do a kick, we bend our knee first and then we snap it out. An axe kick, we keep our legs super straight the whole time. Our target is on the ground. So to do an axe kick, we're going to lift our leg up as high as we can, and then we're going to let gravity take over from the rest. We're going to strike with the heel down on the ground. So our hands are up. We're going to use that back leg. It comes straight up and straight down. One more time. Our axe kick goes straight up straight down. Okay, let's review. First, we have our front kick. Asa. We have our wheel kick. Asa. Roundhouse kick. Asa. Inside crescent kick. Asa. Outside crescent kick. Asa. Side kick. Asa. Rear kick. Asa. And our axe kick. Asa. Thanks, team, for watching. If you have any questions at all, please leave them in the comments below.